Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I sketch faces in my style and explain the hatching technique I usually use. To start, I always draw a circle and add guidelines for the face. This include lines for the forehead, eyes, nose, and chin. I also draw an oval on top as a guide for the hairline, like I imagine slicing off the top of an egg. For the eyes, I lightly sketch their general shape, similar to the hollow eye sockets of a skeleton. Then I mark a small shape or line for the nose and mouth. What works best for me is doing a rough sketch of the entire portrait first before refining it later. This way I feel I've made progress early on even if the details aren't perfect. I learned this helps me avoid getting frustrated or losing interest quickly. Before, I would focus too much on one area like the eyes, only to get stuck or feel like something was always off. When I used to finish sketching the eyes in detail before moving on to the other parts, I'd accidentally make them too realistic, which isn't what I'm going for in my style. So now I sketch the eyes slightly, move on to the other areas, and casually build up the whole portrait. For now, I'm using 2H lead to lightly block in some parts like the eyeball, since I plan to make it darker later on. This light base layer helps prepare the paper so that when I add darker leads, it doesn't overwhelm or shock the surface. Starting with light sketching also allows me to build up the shading gradually. I don't need to darken the entire lines later, just in specific areas. The lines naturally get darker on the sides where the shading is heavier and stay lighter in other areas. This creates a nice contrast effect where the transition from light to dark adds subtle details to the sketch. This small contrast makes a big difference and gives the whole drawing a more refined look. Over time, this approach has helped me stay consistent with my sketching style. I also shade using single strokes. When I need the shaded area to appear lighter, I space the strokes farther apart, like when shading the cheeks. I lightly shade other parts like the hair early in the process. This helps balance the sketch and stops me from obsessing over just one part like the eyes and adding too many dark or 3D details too soon. From experience, I noticed that even just adding hair, even if the face isn't fully done with shading, make the whole portrait feel more complete. It's a little trick that keeps me motivated throughout the process. Take up